Kevin Durant trade rumors have been all over social media. KD to the Knicks, KD to the Spurs, but today we're reuniting Kevin Durant with Steph Curry and trading him back to the Warriors. At the start of the 25-26 NBA season, KD and Curry are both 37 years old, so they don't have much time to win another championship together. And in KD's first game back with the Warriors, they're gonna lose, but he dropped 25. And I guess KD and Westbrook could have been teammates because Westbrook went to the Suns. At the end of the season, the Warriors finished as the 5th seed with 55 wins. KD's numbers are down. He averaged 22.7 rebounds and 3 assists per game, but that's because Steph Curry made the All-NBA third team, averaging 29 points per game. And in the first round, KD and Curry have to go up against James Harden and Anthony Edwards. And in KD's first playoff game back with the Warriors, we have a close one. Jimmy Butler's at the line and he's gonna knock down the free throw to put the Warriors up by 4. But now Anthony Edwards has a chance to cut the Warriors lead down. He's gonna take the layup over Draymond and he makes it a 2-point game. He has 41 points. Seeing James Harden in a Timberwolves jersey is so weird, but Curry's gonna blow right by him and he's gonna miss the mid-range. Now the Timberwolves can either tie the game up or take the lead here, and they're gonna miss the 3. Now we have KD on the fast break being guarded by Harden. He's gonna try to get by him. They're sending the double team, which leaves Jimmy Butler open, and he's gonna miss the 3. So now we have Anthony Edwards trying to make his way into the paint. He's gonna body Curry and go up with the layup, and he misses it. Less than a minute to go, we have KD driving right by Walker Kessler, and he brings it back to a 4-point game. That was a huge shot because even if the Timberwolves score here, they can't take the lead, and Anthony Edwards misses the mid-range. Now on the fast break, Pods is gonna find Jimmy. He puts the Warriors up by 6, and if the Timberwolves don't score here, it might be over. Anthony Edwards is gonna make his way into the paint. He goes up with the layup. It's off, and it gets tipped back in, so now the Timberwolves have to foul. So the Warriors have Pods at the line. His first free throw's gonna miss, and to give the Warriors a 5-point lead, his second free throw's gonna miss as well. The Timberwolves can still win it here. They have less than 20 seconds to go. Anthony Edwards makes his way to the paint, and he makes it a 2-point game. This time the Warriors have Steph at the line. His first free throw's good, and to put the Warriors up by 4, his second free throw's good. The Timberwolves are gonna need a big shot here. Anthony Edwards is gonna swing it to Leonard Miller. The contested 3, it's off, and the Warriors are gonna win game 1. Anthony Edwards dropped 46, Harden had 24 and 12, and for the Warriors, KD had 34 and Curry had 27. And in game 2, the Warriors are gonna run away with it in the 4th quarter to take a 2-0 lead. Curry had 47 and KD had 35. And in game 3, we have another close one. The Warriors are down 1 with a minute and a half to go. Anthony Edwards on the ISO is gonna blow right by Pods, and Jimmy comes in for the help and he fouls him. That was a good foul because that would have been a wide open layup, and Anthony Edwards knocks down his first free throw, and to give the Timberwolves a 3-point lead, his second free throw is good. Steph Curry is going to use the screen from Draymond Green. It's not a very good one, but Draymond somehow gets left open and he misses the 3. Now we have Anthony Edwards on the ISO again. He's going to take the contested mid-range, and he gives the Timberwolves a 5-point lead, and he has 47. Now we have Steph Curry isoing Harden. He's going to get right by him, and his mid-range is good. It looks like Anthony Edwards is just going to ISO again. Draymond's going to send the help, and they're going to get the stop. Now Draymond's going to come set the screen for Pods. He's going to fake the mid-range. He finds Draymond. 3 seconds to go. Draymond's getting clamped, but Pods gets left wide open, and he ties the game up. That was a huge shot. Now we have Anthony Edwards on the ISO. KD's going to come in for the help, and he forces the miss. That was a huge stop. Now we have Curry chewing down the clock. He's going to use the screen from Draymond. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Curry pulls the deep 3. It's off, and the Timberwolves have a chance to win the game here. 2.5 seconds left on the clock. They're going to inbound it to Harden. The deep 3, and we're going into overtime. And in overtime, the Timberwolves are up 2 with a minute to go. And Draymond's gonna get a turnover on the inbound. What was that? So now the Timberwolves have a chance to extend their lead even more. Harden's gonna find Jaden McDaniels for the mid-range, and he puts the Timberwolves up 4. Curry's gonna ISO Harden, and he's gonna blow right by him, and he gets fouled by Gobert. Now he can make it a 2-point game here. His first free throw's good, and to cut the Timberwolves lead down to 2, his second free throw's good. Harden's gonna use the screen from Robert Williams. He takes the contested mid-range, and Robert Williams gets the offensive board. He finds Rob Dillingham, and he knocks down the 3 to give the Timberwolves a 5-point lead. That was a huge possession. Let's see how the Warriors respond. I don't know why Curry's trying to get into the paint on Harden. What is he doing? Curry's getting clamped up. He's gonna have to go up for the layup. It's off, and the Timberwolves are gonna win game 3. Curry and Kevin Durant both had 30, but Anthony Edwards had 47. And in game 4, the Timberwolves had the lead all game. They're gonna tie the series up at 2. Curry had 29, Jimmy Butler had 20, but KD only put up 9 points, and nobody can stop stop Anthony Edwards. And in Game 5, the Warriors had the lead all game, but they're down 3 with 2 minutes to go. If you made it this far into the video, 98% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're not one of them. Jaden McDaniels with 5 seconds to go drives into the paint, and he's fouled by Jimmy Butler. That low-key looked like a flagrant. So now Jaden McDaniels gets a trip to the line. His first free throw is going to bounce in. And to give the Timberwolves a 5-point lead, his second free throw is good. This is a bad position for the Warriors to be in, considering they were up 2-0 in the series. And now we have Curry making his way into the paint. I don't know why he took that shot. Now we have Anthony Edwards on the fast break. He gets right by Pods, but Draymond comes in for the help, and he gets the stop on Walker Kessler, but he can't get the board. Anthony Edwards with the fade, and he puts the Timberwolves up 7. And of course he has 35. If the Warriors don't score here, it might be over. Curry's gonna make his way into the paint again, and he gets fouled this time. Curry knocked down both of his free throws. Now we have Anthony Edwards on the drive. He's in a body Pods, but he misses the layup. Steph Curry on the ISO's gonna get right by Harden for the layup, and just like that, we have a 3-point game. Less than 40 seconds to go. Anthony Edwards gets right by Pods, but Draymond plays great help defense, and Harden's gonna knock down the open 3. That was a huge 3 from Harden. Now the Warriors might have to hit a 3 of their own here. KD's in a drive. He's gonna pull the mid-range, and he knocks it down, but they have to foul now. James Harden knocked down both free throws, and this is not looking good for the Warriors. It looks like Curry's just gonna ISO Harden here. He's in a drive. He's gonna force up the shot. It's off, and the Timberwolves take a 3-2 lead. Anthony Edwards cannot be stopped, and neither can Steph Curry, but Kevin Durant can. And the Warriors absolutely blew it. They were up 2-0 in the series, and now they lose 4 straight games, and they're eliminated. And it's all KD's fault. He had 12 points in Game 6, and Anthony Edwards put up 37. This is why KD's been putting up stinkers. His shot tendency is only 81. So at the start of Season 2, we're going to give KD 99 shot tendency just like Curry. And with the improved shot tendency, KD's only up to 24 points per game, and Steph Curry managed to average 27. The Warriors get a little worse. They're down to the 6th seed, and they have to go up against the same team in the first round. And this time the outcome was different. The Warriors are going to make it out in 6 games. But now in the second round, they have to go up against the 2-seed Thunder. Through 4 games, the series is tied at 2. I'm surprised the Warriors are even keeping up. And in Game 5, they had an amazing second quarter, but they still lose by 7. KD had 33. Jaden Ivey's on the team now, and he dropped 26. And Curry had 25, but this other team is just too good. Chet had 39, and Shea had 21 and 15. One more loss, and the Warriors are eliminated. And unfortunately, after a bad second half, this is where the Warriors' run is gonna end. Okay, they had 4 people put up 20 or more, but nobody else even had more than 5. Draymond didn't score in 24 minutes. And Kuminga shot 1 for 13. And all of a sudden, everyone on the Warriors wants to retire. But in Season 3, we're replacing current Steph Curry with prime Steph Curry. And even with prime Steph, the Warriors are the 6th seed again. And his points per game went way down to 24. And KD's all the way up to 27 points per game. And the Warriors were just down 3-1, but they forced a Game 7. And it was all for nothing. Not even prime Steph can save this team. But with Kevin Durant retiring, what if we put him in his prime too? So now the Warriors have a 98 overall Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. And with both of them in their prime, Steph Curry is going to finish 2nd in MVP, averaging 28, 4, and 9. And KD's going to make the All-NBA 3rd team, averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. And together, they led the Warriors to the 5 seed with 50 wins. But now they have to go up against Cooper Flagg, Kyrie Irving, and Anthony Davis. And this Warriors team might be cooked. They're going to lose in 6 games. But the very next season, Steph Curry's on the All-NBA 1st team again. He averaged 31 points and 9 assists per game. And KD's on the All-NBA 3rd team again. He's up to 25 points per game. And they were able to lead the Warriors to the 3 seed. And they're also the 3rd best team in the league. Hopefully they can actually do something in the playoffs. In the first round, they're going up against this 6 seed OKC team. And they're going to lose Game 1, but they make it out in 5. And now they have to go up against this overpowered 2-seeded Spurs team. They've won the last 3 championships. Let's see if we can put an end to that. Through 4 games, the series is tied up at 2. And in Game 5, the Spurs take a 3-2 lead. Curry had 34 and 10. KD only had 16. And now they have to win 2 games in a row if they want to make the conference finals. And in Game 6, they're going to lose. They haven't even made a single conference finals appearance yet. KD, bro, what are you doing? 12 points? The Spurs are going to go on to 4-peat. And in the offseason, the Warriors didn't do anything because they gave so much money to Kuminga, Collins, and Pods. And I guess it paid off because the Warriors are the 3 seed again. Steph Curry was on the All-NBA 2nd team. He averaged 30 points and 9 assists per game. And KD averaged 25 points points per game again. I don't know how the Warriors are the 3 seed on paper. I feel like they're not that good. But in the first round, they're gonna sweep the 6 seed Mavericks. And of course, now they have a rematch against the Spurs. Once again, we have a 2-2 series after 4 games. Curry put up 52 and 16 in game 4. And in game 5, this is a super low scoring game, but the Warriors are 2 minutes away from taking a 3-2 lead. Wemby's gonna make this look so easy. He goes up for the fade, but he surprisingly misses it. Now we have Sar on the break. He's gonna find Curry. Curry in the corner's gonna take the step back mid-range, and he knocks it down. I don't know why Wemby's running their point guard, but he's gonna pull the 3, and it's off. The Warriors could take a 7 or even an 8-point lead here if they score. KD in the post is gonna body Malik Beasley. He's gonna force the layup. I don't know why he shot that. And the Spurs are gonna do the same thing. They're gonna go down low to Wemby, and he gets fouled. So with less than a minute to go, he can make it a 3-point game. His first free throw is good, and to cut the Warriors lead down to 3, his second free throw is good. KD on the ice, so it's gonna drive right by Concanopoulos, and he makes the layup to put the Warriors back up 5. Darius Acuff Jr. on the ice, so he's gonna get by Curry, but Curry recovers, and he's still gonna make the shot over him. 30 seconds to go, KD's gonna run another ISO, the snatch back, the drive, the shot, and it's off. So the Spurs can tie the game here. Concanopoulos on the break, getting bodied by KD. He's gonna find Jaren, the open 3, and he ties the game up. 18 seconds to go. It looks like the Warriors are gonna get the last shot here. KD's having trouble making a move. They're gonna swing it to Sar. Sar's gonna have to pull the contested 3, and we're going into overtime. And in overtime, the Warriors are gonna blow it, and just like that, they're down 3-2. And it's the same outcome as last season. They're gonna lose in 6 to the Spurs. Curry's on the All-NBA second team again, and he's up to 32 points per game. Meanwhile, KD is just staying around 25 points per game. The Warriors are the 3 seed for the 3rd season in a row, and in the first round, they're going up against Anthony Edwards and Jalen Duren. And the Warriors are gonna sweep to move on to the second round, and now they have to go up against the 2-seeded Jazz. Their starting lineup is really good, and the Warriors might actually be cursed. They're gonna lose in 6. The one time they don't have to get past the Spurs, they still can't make it past the second round. And in season number 8, the Warriors have a completely different team. They signed a 95 overall to a 1-year, $2 million deal. He was the first pick in 2027. And they also traded for Trae Young and for Jaren Jackson Jr., all to finish as the 10th seed. And they're not even gonna make it out of the play-in. Season number 9, Steph Curry wins the Clutch Player of the Year. And KD's on the All-NBA second team. He's up to 31 points per game. But the Warriors don't even make the play-in. Season number 10, Curry's gonna win back-to-back Clutch Player of the Years. And KD's on the All-NBA second team again. He averaged 30. All for the Warriors to be the 3rd worst team in the league. Yay, the next season they're better. They're up to the 12 seed. Yay, they're better again. They're the 11th seed. For the second season in a row, they're the 11th seed. At least they're not getting worse. But Curry and KD are both 38 years old. If they retire, we have another trick up our sleeve. Okay, they're the 10th seed. At this rate, they'll be the 1 seed in like 9 seasons. And they're gonna win 2 games to make it out of the play-in. And after being down 3-1, they're gonna force a game 7. I don't know how they're in this position in the first place. The Nuggets starting lineup is elite. And that was all for nothing. They're gonna lose in the first round. Curry and KD aren't retiring yet, but they're both 39 years old. Season number 15, and the Warriors are finally a playoff team. They've done some pretty good trades. They got this guy from the Heat, and they also got this guy from the Heat 2 seasons earlier. They drafted this 89 overall with the 10th pick. The year after that, they drafted this guy with the 2nd pick, and the same year they got this guy with the 9th pick. And as for KD and Curry, they've fallen off a little bit. Curry only averaged 19 last season, and KD's been averaging around 22 points the last 3 seasons. But now they get a rematch against the team that knocked them out of the playoffs last season, and it's back to reality for the Warriors. They're gonna lose in 6. I guess Curry's good all of a sudden. Now he's on the All-NBA second team and up to 25 points and 10 assists per game. KD's up to 23 points per game, and as for the Warriors, they're still a playoff team, but they're down to the 6th seed. They were just down 3-1, but they're going to a game 7, and for the 9th season in a row, they're not even gonna make it to the second round. And Kevin Durant's gonna retire at 40 years old, but we're gonna be replacing him with an 18-year-old rookie Kevin Durant. So now we have an 18-year-old KD and a 41-year-old Curry on the same team. And KD's gonna win the Rookie of the Year, averaging 25 and 4. And Steph Curry's on the All-NBA second team. He's up to 26 points per game. But as for the Warriors, they're down to the 10 seed. And this time, they're not even gonna make it out of the play-in. Entering season number 18, a 42-year-old Steph Curry is the same overall as 19-year-old KD. And a 43-year-old Steph Curry just averaged 24 points and 8 assists. And KD averaged 22 points points to lead the Warriors to the 4 seed. And for the first time in 11 seasons, the Warriors move on to the second round. And now they're going up against an 8 seed who swept the 1 seed. What? How do you get swept by a team that was the 9 seed in the play-in? Okay, how is this team a 9 seed? This starting lineup is crazy. After 4 games, we have a 2-2 series. And in game 5, the Warriors blow out the Grizzlies and take a 3-2 lead. KD had 25 and Curry had 20 points and 15 assists. And in game 6, the Warriors also blow out the Grizzlies. We're in season number 18 and they're finally in their first conference finals. But now they have to go up against this Mavericks team with 97 overall Cooper Flag. And at this point in his career, he's a 3-time champion and 9-time MVP. Game 1, the Warriors have an amazing third quarter. They're gonna blow out the Mavericks. And Steph Curry put up 25 points and 17 assists. He's doing this at 43 years old. And game 2 is a lot closer. The Warriors are up 2 with 2 minutes to go. Carl's gonna throw it down low to Williamson for the layup. It's off, but he gets his own rebound and he gets fouled. That is a lucky foul call because he was just putting up terrible shots, but his first free throw's good. And to put the Warriors up by 4, his second free throw's good. Tyrese Halliburton's on the Mavericks with Cooper Flag. He's gonna throw it down low to Thompson for the fade, and it's back to a 2-point game. KD on the ISO trying to get by Cooper Flag. He's gonna force up the layup and it's off. That was a terrible shot. I think he was hoping for a foul call there. They're gonna go back down low to their center. He's getting clamped up. 6 seconds to go. He keeps trying to get into the paint. It's not working. He forces up the layup. He misses. And he also misses the putback, but he's gonna make the second putback to tie the game up. KD on the ISO again. I don't know why he's ISOing Cooper Flag, but it's gonna work. And he gives the Warriors the lead. The Mavericks keep going with the same game plan. They're gonna go down low to their big. He gets into the paint and he ties the game back up. Okay, we're gonna get another KD ISO here. He's gonna go in for the layup and he's fouled. That was a lucky foul call. Let's see if he can hit his free throws. His first one's gonna miss. And to give the Warriors a 1-point lead, his second free throw's good. So now the Mavericks can take the lead here with a 2. Their center's gonna come and set the screen on Curry. Halliburton's gonna get a wide open 3 from the top of the key and he misses it. So the Mavericks had to foul. We have Carl at the free throw line. He knocks down the first free throw. And to give the Warriors a 3-point lead, his second free throw's good. The Mavericks can hit a 3 here and tie the game up, but Tyrese Halliburton's gonna throw a turnover. So now Steph Curry can ice the game here. His first free throw's good. And to give the Warriors a 5-point lead, his second free throw's good. The Mavericks have no timeouts and they're running out of time. Tyrese Halliburton's gonna pull the 3 over Curry and he knocks it down. So now the Warriors have Vincent at the free throw line. His first free throw's good. And to put the Warriors up by 4, his second free throw's gonna miss. The Mavericks have 9 seconds to get a shot off here. Wang with the ball, 5 seconds left. He swings it to Cooper Flag. He's gonna pull a mid-range for whatever reason, and the Warriors go up 2-0. Cooper Flag dropped 37, but a 19-year-old Kevin Durant dropped 32. That's crazy. Steph Curry is 43, and so is Tyrese Halliburton. And game 3 is also gonna go to the Warriors. They have an amazing second half. And a 19-year-old KD just dropped 36, and a 43-year-old Curry just dropped 29. So in their first conference finals appearance since reuniting, they're now 1 win away from the NBA Finals. And in game 4, the Warriors are going to do it. They're on to the NBA Finals. And they're going up against the Pistons. They have VJ Edgecombe at small forward, but I think everyone else is auto-generated. I don't like that the Warriors are a 4 seed going up against a 1 seed. They almost got eliminated in the first round though. Game 1's going to go to the Warriors. They started off the second quarter on a 16-0 run. And Steph Curry and KD both dropped 24. And in game 2, the Warriors blow out the Pistons. And KD wants that Finals MVP. He just dropped 37. 2 more wins. Game 3, the Pistons are going to blow out the Warriors. No team's won a home game yet. KD had 35, but Curry only had 16. And their defense was absolutely terrible. But in game 4, the Warriors had an amazing fourth quarter. They're going to go up 3-1. And Steph Curry dropped 40. He hit 8 threes. So now they're just 1 win away from an NBA championship. And in game 5, the Warriors had it in the bag, but that fourth quarter was terrible. Curry had 30, and KD's nowhere to be found. He had 10 points. He almost had a triple-double, but he shot 3 for 12. And it took 18 seasons, but in game 6, Steph Curry and Kevin Durant are finally going to win a championship together. And Steph Curry's going to win the Finals MVP at 43 years old. That is a perfect way to retire. If you want to see me put KD's career in reverse, click the video on the screen right now.